Hi everyone, this is Fabiola Giordani, CEO of Happily Empowered Women, and welcome to our last and final interview for the Empower One Woman Spotlight interview series. Tonight I'm very excited to announce or introduce you to Fungai Ndemera. She is a business strategist at fungaidemera.com. Welcome.
Oh, thank you, Fabiola. Nice to have you.
Nice to have you too. How are you today?
Oh, I'm doing great. Thank you.
Thank you so much for doing this for me. If you guys don't know, she lives in London, so it is nighttime right now. So we're going to go ahead and get started because I know she's had a long day. All
Yeah.
right. So the first question, tell us about your story and why you decided to start your business and chase your dreams.
Oh my God. I was just doing a video, funny enough, earlier on today, because I was just reflecting back. I am a nurse by profession. So I qualified as a nurse at age 22, believe it or not. And that was back in Zimbabwe because I'm originally from Zimbabwe, migrated into UK in April 2000 just to come and work. But I knew really inside that, I had a dream. I remember thinking as a little child from the age of about 5, going to school. And I remember seeing these beautiful houses. And I was just thinking to myself, oh my God, when I grow up, I want to have myself one of these houses, drive a beautiful car, and just travel the world and live my life. So when I got to England, I knew that there was more that I really wanted to achieve. And so I got here, worked as a nurse for just about a year. But me and my husband, we are both sort of kind of the same minded kind of people. And we just decided to research and find out what else it was, what we could do. And we realized that we could start our business. So that's how we started. And that was in 2001. Until today, we are still in business.
That is amazing. That's a wonderful story that, you decided to take charge of your destiny because most of us when we're little girls, we're like we have this dream, we're passionate about it, and then it just fizzles and it doesn't stay. And that is amazing that you decided to do something about it and say, you know what, this is not the life for me. I love being a nurse, but there's more to life. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you
thank
so much.
you.
You're welcome. Now, why do you believe that it is important for women to accept their inner power and create the life that they love?
I believe that women, we have got the power. I am a Christian, by the way, by faith. And so my backbone and my foundation is the Bible. And I look at all the women in the Bible, how they transformed the world, They make so much change. And one woman who really inspires me was Esther. That's my favorite book, the book of Esther, how she stood for her people, and irregardless whether she was a woman from, the tribe of the people that wasn't highly regarded, but she chose to make a difference and stick up for her people. And by just becoming a queen, she changed the whole destiny of the whole people of a kind. So I believe God has given us the power and we can do it.
Amen. Hallelujah. Thank you so much. That was really powerful because oftentimes we forget the women from a long time ago have been doing big things, doing great things in the world. And I, for one, sometimes forget how powerful I am and how powerful women are. It's like we give life. God put us here for a reason. We weren't created just for a specific thing, but to do so many things and whatever we want. And that is amazing. And I love the book of Esther as well. Thank you so much
Oh,
for
thank
sharing
you.
that. Now, I wanted to ask you about because I know that you have a business with your husband, but also you just recently started your not really started your coaching, but launched your coaching website and things like that. Tell us a little bit more about
Okay, so when we were walking the business journey, as I said, I was working together with my husband, and I realized that as I was doing this job more and more, and when I became a director of my business, I felt so lonely. It was such a very lonely journey because what you go through in business is not stories that you can just discuss with your friends or with your family. They'll never understand what you're going through. And so I felt very, very lonely, and I found it very challenging. And so when I got to a place that, wow, I have gained this much wealth of knowledge with all this experience, I could impact someone so that they don't have to walk the same journey that I walked with my highs and my lows. And we can just have a big, beautiful community for women where we can just support each other and go to that next level where we all want to be and live our dreams. So that's what really drove me to start this service. And how I started by 2 to 3 years ago. I launched my first event at my house. I just felt it in my heart that I was just going to invite business women, and my aim was to invite about 40 women. And believe it or not, we had 45 women turn up for this event, and it was just so amazing just to have this group of women together. We could share our joys, we could share our challenges. And then I hosted another second one last year again, in a different town. One of my friends helped me to arrange this. And this time we had about 70 women turn up for the event. And it was the same thing, women, we need to support each other, and we need to inspire each other. And just to learn that if others can do it, anybody can do it, It just takes that courage and that commitment for us to go for it.
That is awesome. Oh my gosh, that is amazing, because you took it upon yourself to say, you know what, I really want to help and reach out to women and help them thrive. And that's all we need. Everyone needs someone to say, I'm here for you. And it's amazing how you went through something in your experience as an entrepreneur, being alone and not having anyone to discuss. And it's true, because you can't really talk strategy with a lot of people because they may not want to hear it. And it's always amazing to have someone to be there for you and cheer you on, and that is amazing. Oh my gosh. So are you continuing that every year? Is that something that you want to do?
Yes, so we are running this program every year where we invite women, and we run it in the UK at the moment because that's where we are located, and for logistics it's currently easier for us. But I have also launched my website, which went live yesterday, and I'm so excited about it. www.fungaindemera.com, and I've just released my ebook. And this ebook is full of my secret strategies and my tools that I have applied in my business to get me to where I am, because at the moment my business is on a 7-figure turnover. And that's just taken me to look back and think, wow, all these tools, I could just share them with others. And I've just done that. So that's what we've got going at the moment.
That is awesome. Thank you so much. And everybody definitely go to her website and check out the ebook. And I really appreciate you sharing that with us, because I know that wasn't part of our list of questions. So what are some of the, thank you. And what are some of the challenges that you were able to overcome throughout your journey?
Okay, so the first challenges were having to come from an African country and having to come to live in United Kingdom to learn the culture. That was a big step for me, because the cultures were so different. And just to learn that, you know what, you can come from wherever you are coming from. It doesn't matter where you're coming from, but as long as you've got a dream, you can do it. So the first challenge was to overcome learning the new cultures, and then just trying to integrate the application of my skills of where I was coming from to where I had come from. And then to learn the new business culture, it was a complete new platform. And I just made it in my heart that I wanted to learn. I wanted to become part of this community, and I wanted to be part of the change that was going on. And yeah, we could do it. And then the last challenge that I quickly want to share was to learn how to build a team. When you start a business, you are on your own. You are a single man. For me, it was me and my husband, but then it was a family thing. And our desire and my dream was to have a proper business where you've got team on the ground, and then I am also to let go of the team and be going around creating and building more business. And that challenge, I'm telling you, it cannot be done overnight. But I realized that it can be done through persistence, creating relationships. You can easily build a good team that resonates with you and that can walk with your mission.
That is so true, because as a solopreneur, when you start something, you're alone, and whether you have a partner, and sometimes it's hard for people when they're making more money to let go of that responsibility. And as you said, having a team to help you, to allow you to create and be out there and be able to inspire others, because you don't want to be run down. And I love how you mentioned that, going to a different country, learning the culture, because I'm Haitian American, and my husband is from Haiti, and my family migrated here. And it's just like, I didn't have to do that because I came here very young, so I learned the language. It was easy. But for other people, sometimes, especially women, sometimes it's harder. You're like, okay, well, I don't know anybody and I don't know this. And it's beautiful that you decided to say, you know what, I'm very ambitious and I have goals and I know what I want to do with my life. And no matter how hard it is, I'm going to definitely go for it. And that is very inspirational. Thank you so much for sharing that. That was beautiful.
Thank
So,
you.
you're welcome. So what advice can you give? I know you've shared so much good advice so far, but what advice can you share with women about around the world about chasing their dreams?
I think the first important thing that made a difference for me was being authentic, really knowing who I am and connecting with that inner person. So not trying to be somebody else, but just really truly who you are, my character, what I love and what I know, what I believe in, because then that gives me the backbone and the ground and the foundation of who I am. And then being able to boldly go out there and just be yourself and do and reach out to what you want to do. Don't think, oh my God, it's only me. Can I really do it? Of course you can. We all can do it. Just take that step of faith and just go for it.
Amen to that, because my favorite saying is just faith it until you make it. That's it. Because when God gives you a dream, he's not going to let you go no matter. And it's the trials or what always keep people back from pursuing their dreams. Is like, okay, I took step one, everything went great. Step two comes, I feel like a failure because everybody's telling me no. But the reality is it's a test. The universe, God, is testing you to make sure that you really want this and that, you know, I heard a pastor say this once, and I'm going to keep it short. It's basically God is making sure that you're ready for it. And if you're not showing him that you're faithful with what you have, which is the gifts and the passion and going out and taking that action, then he's not going to entrust you with more. It's really hard for him to say, okay, I'm going to give you responsibility to lead these people to doing something great when you don't want to even take the one step I'm asking you to do. And that is beautiful that, you know, that you mentioned that women should definitely start having that faith in themselves and having something to believe in, and God is definitely going to lead you in the right path. Thank you so much. And our last and final question, as I said, everyone, she's in London and it's nighttime. I definitely don't want to keep her any longer. She shared so much great things. But we want to know, what are some of your upcoming projects that we can, find on your website that you want to share with us or anywhere?
Okay, yeah, I am really excited about the launch of my website yesterday, and I have got my one-to-one coaching program that I have got, and it's going live on the 9th of June. And believe it or not, I've already got people signed up on the program, and I haven't even put it up on live online. And this program is going to be running every 12 weeks. So it's a 12-week long coaching program. It's one-to-one, where I will really engage with my clients on a personal level, get to know their businesses. So it's either whether you're already in business or you want to go into business. And basically, it's about really learning the strategies, the key strategies that will take you from that business, which is like just another business, to professional corporate business where you can stand and really compete with everybody else who is in the corporate world. So I'm like, okay, women, come, let's run with this. Let's be like a wildfire and make a difference in the world.
That is awesome. I love that. Let's run with it and be like wildfire, because we want to spread the goodness. We want to spread the joy. We want to make sure that everyone know that women are running the world. There are so many women with businesses, and the sad part is sometimes we don't have the one-on-one or the help that we need, and we give up, and that's not what we want. And I am so thankful for you and the things that you're doing. And of course, this coaching program is going to be great and phenomenal for women to definitely check out, because they want to learn these things. And that's for anyone. I'm a coach, you're a coach. We want coaches because we want someone to uplift us and get us to that next level, because it is important to get that help, because you can't say success has already been done. So if you want to know success, you definitely have to go someone who knows about success. Thank you so much for sharing with us. I am so grateful that you decided to join us tonight for you. And if do you have anything else that you want to share with us?
I just want to say thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to be interviewed by yourself. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, and thank you so much for joining us, and we really appreciate it. Everyone, don't forget to go to fungaisndemera.com and check her out. And as she said, her coaching program is about to close, basically, because it's almost filled up, so definitely check that out. Have a good night, everyone. Have a good night, Fungai. Thank you.
Thank you, Fabiola. Have a good night to you
You
too.
too. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.